Hey, what's up guys? Steve here, and today we're going to take a look at the 50 highest selling 1948 through 1999 sports cards from the weekly Goldin auction that ended on January 18th. And we'll kick today's list off with a few vintage baseball cards starting at number 50 with this 1954 Topps Willie Mays card number 90. This was a PSA 3 that received 22 bids, and it sold for $336. Up next at number 49 is this 1955 Topps Yogi Berra, card number 198. This was a PSA 6 that received 15 bids, and it sold for $337. Coming in at number 48 is this 1971 Topps Thurman Munson All-Star Rookie, card number 5. This rookie was in a PSA 6 that received 22 bids, and it sold for $338. We get our first football card at number 47 with this 1955 Topps All-American Jim Thorpe, card number 37. This was a PSA 4 that received 30 bids, and it sold for $340. We're headed to the late 1990s at number 46 with this 1999 Upper Deck Retro Incredible Jerry West Auto, card number JW. This auto was in a PSA 10 that received 24 bids, and it sold for $344. Up next at number 45 is this 1981 Topps Joe Montana Rookie, card number 216. This rookie was in a PSA 8 that received 21 bids, and it sold for $348. Coming in at number 44 is this 1975 Topps Robin Yount Rookie, card number 223. This rookie was in a PSA 8 that received 17 bids, and it sold for $351. Coming in at number 43 is this 1953 Bowman Color Warren Spahn, card number 99. This was a PSA 6 that received 24 bids, and it sold for $354. We're headed to the peak of the junk wax era at number 42 with this 1991 Upper Deck Michael Jordan, card number SP1. This Jordan was in a PSA 10 that received 25 bids, and it sold for $366. We're back to vintage football at number 41. With this 1971 Topps Terry Bradshaw Rookie, card number 156. This rookie was in a PSA 6 that received 17 bids, and it sold for $372. Coming in at number 40 is this 1961 Topps MVP Mickey Mantle, card number 475. This was a PSA 6 that received 31 bids, and it sold for $376. Up next at number 39 is this 1987 Fleer Michael Jordan, card number 59. This was a BGS 8.5 that received 25 bids, and it sold for $386. Coming in at number 38 is this 1953 Topps Yogi Berra, card number 104. This was a PSA 5 that received 19 bids, and it sold for $400 even. Up next at number 37 is this 1960 Topps rookie star Carl Yastrzemski, card number 148. This rookie was in a PSA 6 that received 24 bids, and it sold for $403. Coming in at number 36 is this 1962 Topps Mickey Mantle All-Star, card number 471. This was a PSA 7 that received 30 bids, and it sold for $405. Up next at number 35 is this 1957 Topps Bob Cousy Rookie Auto, card number 17. This card was authenticated by PSA, given a 9 grade for the auto. It received 36 bids and sold for $428. We're back to vintage baseball at number 34 with this 1971 Topps Willie Mays, card number 600. This was a PSA 7 that received 23 bids, and it sold for $437. Nolan Ryan makes his first appearance on today's list at number 33 with his 1971 Topps card number 513. This was a PSA 7 that received 12 bids, and it also sold for $437. Up next at number 32 is this 1963 Topps Jim Brown, card number 14. This was a PSA 7 that received 8 bids, and it sold for $442. Coming in at number 31 is this 1955 Topps Sandy Koufax rookie, card number 123. This rookie was in a PSA 1.5 that received 22 bids, and it sold for $458. And we're back to vintage football to kick off the top 30 with this 1959 Topps Jim Brown, card number 10. This was a PSA 7 that received 24 bids, and it sold for $473. Up next at number 29 is this 1987 Fleer Michael Jordan sticker number 2. This was a PSA 8.5 that received 37 bids, and it sold for $500 even. Coming in at number 28 is this 1950 Bowman Autogram rookie, card number 45. This was a PSA 4 that received 18 bids, and it sold for $519. We're sticking to the 1950 Bowman football set at number 27 with this Marion Motley rookie, card number 43. This rookie was in a PSA 6.5 that received 18 bids, and it sold for $521. We're back to vintage baseball starting at number 26 with this 1971 Topps Roberto Clemente, card number 630. This was a PSA 6 that received 24 bids, and it sold for $549. Up next at number 25 is this 1959 Topps Hank Aaron, card number 380. This was a PSA 7 that received 43 bids, and it sold for just short of $600. Coming in at number 24 is this 1956 Topps Grayback Willie Mays, card number 130. This was a PSA 5 that received 26 bids, and it sold for $610. Make that back-to-back appearances at number 23 with this 1954 Topps Willie Mays, card number 90. This was a PSA 4 that received 23 bids, and it also sold for $610. We're headed back to modern basketball at number 22 with this 1996 Topps Season's Best Michael Jordan, card number 1. This Jordan was in a PSA 10 that received 26 bids, and it sold for $620. Coming in at number 21 is this 1975 Topps George Brett rookie, card number 228. This rookie was in a PSA 8 that received 22 bids, and it sold for $622. And kicking off the top 20 of today's list is this 1960 Topps Mickey Mantle, card number 350. This was a PSA 5 that received 24 bids, and it sold for $630. Make that back-to-back top 20 appearances at number 19 with this 1956 Topps Grayback Mickey Mantle, card number 135. This was a PSA 2 that received 40 bids, and it sold for just short of $800. Up next at number 18 is this 1958 Topps Ted Williams All-Star, card number 485. This was a PSA 8 that received 30 bids, and it sold for $805. Coming in at number 17 is this 1955 Bowman Willie Mays, card number 184. This was a PSA 6 that received 19 bids, and it sold for $810. Up next at number 16 is this 1959 Topps Bob Gibson rookie, card number 514. This was a PSA 6 that received 14 bids, and it sold for $854. Coming in at number 15 is this 1955 Topps Hank Aaron, card number 47. This was a PSA 5.5 that received 38 bids, and it sold for just short of $900. Up next at number 14 is this 1954 Bowman Mickey Mantle, card number 65. This was a PSA 2.5 that received 40 bids, and it sold for $915. Coming in at number 13 is this 1954 Topps Ernie Banks rookie, card number 94. This rookie was in a PSA 4 that received 21 bids, and it sold for $1,037. We're back to basketball for the next few cards, starting at number 12 with this 1980 Topps scoring leader featuring rookies Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, along with Julius Erving. This was a PSA 7 that received 15 bids, and it sold for $1,080. Coming in at number 11 is this 1961 Fleer Oscar Robinson rookie, card number 36. This was a PSA 4.5 that received 28 bids, and it sold for $1,113. And make that back-to-back vintage basketball rookies to kick off the top 10. With this 1961 Fleer Jerry West rookie, card number 43. This was a PSA 4 that received 18 bids, and it sold for $1,220. Up next at number 9 is this 1968 Topps Johnny Bench rookie, card number 247. This rookie was in a PSA 8 that received 20 bids, and it sold for $1,220. Coming in at number 8 is this 1967 Topps Tom Seaver rookie, card number 581. This was a PSA 6 that received 12 bids, and it sold for $1,228. We're back to vintage football at number 7 with this 1958 Topps Jim Brown rookie, card number 68. This rookie was in a PSA 5 that received 43 bids, and it sold for $1,403. Coming in at number 6 is this 1967 Topps Mickey Mantle, card number 150. This was a PSA 8 with a ST qualifier that received 38 bids, and it sold for $1,419. Alright guys, before we get to the top 5, I do have 5 bonus cards to share with you guys today. And this weekly auction was pretty vintage heavy, so I kept that in mind. First up is this 1999 Finest Allen Iverson Gold Refractor, card number 78. This refractor had the protective coating and was in a PSA 8 that received 24 bids, and it sold for $320. If you watch my weekly 1990s baseball list, up next is one of our weekly regulars with this 1993 SP Derek Jeter rookie, card number 279. This foil rookie was in a PSA 8 that received 23 bids, and it sold for $311. For a junk wax era football card, I ran across this 1991 Stadium Club Brett Favre rookie, card number 94. This was a PSA 10 that received 12 bids, and it sold for $195. For a junk wax era basketball card, I found this 1990 Hoop Sam Vincent, card number 223. This card featuring Michael Jordan on the front was in a PSA 10 that received 27 bids, and it sold for $165. And for our last bonus card, I was really surprised this guy didn't make the top 50, but I found this 1996 Topps Finest Kobe Bryant rookie, card number 74. This was a PSA 9 that received 15 bids, and it sold for $117. And we got a new sport to kick off the top 5. With this 1987 Astro Boy Surfing Kelly Slater. This was a PSA 9 that received 30 bids, and it sold for $2,074. Up next at number 4 is this 1971 Topps Major League Rookies, card number 709. This was a PSA 8 that received 19 bids, and it sold for $2,091. We're back to the 1980s at number 3 with this 1988 Kenner starting lineup Michael Jordan. This Jordan was in a PSA 10 that received 51 bids, and it sold for $3,782. We get our last football card to make today's list at number 2 with this 1976 Topps Walter Payton rookie, card number 148. This rookie was in a PSA 9 that received 47 bids, and it sold for $4,603. And we get one of our weekly regulars to top today's list off at number 1 with this 1986 Fleer Michael Jordan rookie, card number 57. This was a PSA 8 that received 25 bids, and it sold for $6,100. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.